Tutankhamun was probably still a child when he became pharaoh. Among his treasure, one object throws some light on what he was like at the start of his reign. His famous throne, also found in his tomb. On the back, here he is with Tutankhamun, his other older sister, whom, almost certainly, he'd just married. The throne is undoubtedly adult size. But can we be sure that it had been built for the king at the time of his coronation? It's the lower part of the royal chair that has caught Mark Gabold's attention. It's clearly suffered some damage.
You can see that there were some decorative elements here that have come off the sides. This may well have been due to normal wear and tear, but it's also conceivable that something a little different might have happened.
What could there have been between the legs of Tutankhamun's throne? Something no doubt similar to the decoration on the other chair that belonged to the pharaoh, a children's chair that was also found in the tomb. Woven reeds symbolizing the union of the two lands of Upper and Lower Egypt.
Imagine a 7-year-old child sitting on this throne, which was made for an adult. And what would any normal 7-year-old child who has to sit on an adult's chair for a long time do? It would no doubt be swinging its legs and kicking the chair, damaging it, eventually causing the decoration to be destroyed. Once the decoration was broken, it was no doubt removed all around to make the chair look better. But this is probably the proof that King Tutankhamun was very young, aged 7 or 8, when he sat on this throne, and that this throne was made for an adult and therefore not originally intended for him.
And if that's the case, then who did the throne originally belong to? The answer lies on the back of the chair.
Our hypothesis is that the gold leaf from the original decoration was taken off. And when it was taken off, it tore. Then the new decoration was added, and the leaves stuck back on.
Another clue that could confirm this hypothesis is a mysterious phrase inscribed on the restoration tablet marking Tutankhamun's accession to the throne. Then, after days had passed with this, His Majesty appeared on his father's throne and governed the banks of the Horus.
On the restoration tablet, it says Tutankhamun sat on his father's throne. So we can probably take this text at face value and assume that it was indeed the throne of Akhenaten that was subsequently modified for Tutankhamun so that he could reign.
Once on the throne, the young pharaoh would have had to carry out one last symbolic act.